I kind of like the Hydras myself. They are really nice as well. So there is a bit of emeralds in there. Plus 100% dust on city trade routes and a lot of happiness. That is a really nice location. And silks were there. And here's our unit. Undom the Seer. A hero. Originally a slave or employee in the cultist capital. There is a little distinction between the two roles. The presence of the queen slowly took over Undom's sensitive mind. Now consumed by visions of the end, Undom is often either in existential pain or a state of confusion. In fact, Undom sees not merely the end of the endless and the queen's great plan, but of the universe itself. Whether these visions are the result of mathematical forecasts, emanations of the queen's mental distress, or simple madness, they are compelling and powerful enough to imbue Undom with enormous charisma. So this is one of the hero units for these guys, and you can actually equip these guys. You can actually equip the units as well, not just these guys. Hey, Barbarics. It is a good release day. We need to do some multiplayer Barbarics at some point as well. Strength of the Wild. So what's the point of it? Oh, holy crap! Impassionate Preacher. +1 everything on the city. Yes, please. This is gonna be a city hero. When we get skill points, that is really amazing. Hey Dalek, Sapient Degs. Also Recon Haze. I'm gonna send one of the preachers this way. Oh. So there is not much. There is chromatic land in there. A lot of food and dust and everything there. And we'll send these guys this way. Another chromatic land. And there is Mycordia. +10 from Mycordia. Ooh. Actually, we are gonna sell on this area here, right here, on the coast, I think. So these guys go this way, and we'll send the preacher explore that way. End our turn. Yeah, I think so too, Netquist. The First Fist of the Queen. Great name. Earthen Tower. That's also really good. Exotic. Oh. We are gonna have to choose our starting area really carefully, because we have only one city. We cannot make settlers. So I need to get a good spot to start with, because otherwise we'll be really screwed. One big thing is I'm playing on the 4 island map, so we need access to water. If we cannot make boats, we are screwed, pretty much. If no one else on our boat island has boat as well, then I don't know what to do. Just watch other people sail across the oceans and do whatever they want in their islands. So this is the new faction that was added in the release version today. So Nudia. Topper like in their appearance. The Nudia typo. Which one is the right one? I guess the faction name. Are closer to the humanoid than one might think. The young are birthed, not hatched, and like other advanced peoples, their habitats are carefully chosen for defense, foraging, and observation. These are probably the... Is it Hisho in the Endless Legend? Rayman knows. What is the bird-like race in Endless Space? I guess these are the early versions of those guys. Fast-flying circular attack, ranged slayer, block. These guys seem pretty nice. Initiative per... Ooh. This is also really good. Initiative is the speed you act in a combat. Yeah, Hisho I think as well. Let me find a picture of Hisho for you. Let's try that one. This is what he show look in the endless space. Where did I put that picture? Oh, there. He show. So that's the he show. How they look in there. And if you compare that to the bird there, they do have some similarities. There we go. These seem like a pretty decent unit. Let's see where they are at. There. Hey Tsundere, how are you? A lot of the races and minor factions and stuff in this game are somehow related to the endless space races as well. Well, this planet is Auriga, which is a legendary planet in endless space as well. So we have that in there. Dismiss. Glass steel deposit. I think we actually should probably not settle on this region unless there is something down there. I'm gonna spend a bit of time, few turns to just run around before choosing a location, because finally an interesting game. Nice. Alien Anatomy 101 with your lecture planner. Well, you kinda missed me going through all the races, Babarix. There was much more anatomy in there. So let's search through the ruins. 30 dust. Nice. I'm really tempted to get my city in this location here. There is a really good spot in there. There's some more earth spine. Yes, this is gonna be the location of our city. You guys head this way. Hey Keymaster. And Hashimi Toyo. Hashimi Taimo, sorry. Another ruin in there. Earth temples. You guys head this way. There's some more stuff in there. I think that's going to be one of the bird villages. And there is also mineral rich down here. And enchanted forest. Yeah, this looks like a really good location. It's on the coast. Has a lot of these next to each other. And a lot of other locations around as well. Hey Warwick Macha? How do you say your name? Wag Makha. Ah, it is a village. Actually, they may attack me now, as we are so close. This game is as good as unfinished. What do you mean, Keymaster? What do you use for chat? I'm using a MIRC. Bungie. Actually, if you go look below my stream, there should be information about that. There is geothermal vent in there as well. Oh, that's a reach as well. Ooh. Defensive reach. I'm not sure where to put the village actually. Day 1 patching. Well, it was patched today. It's been in early access for a long time, so this should be the full version now. More dust. That's another Nidio. Oh, actually this location continues this way. Mutant Marsh. Glass steel deposit. Black earth. That's a lot of food in there. 6. It's really written there. Yeah, I know Bungie. A lot of people ask what I'm using and how to use the IRC with Twitch, so I just decided to link it down there. It is really unfinished, so it's really cool. yeah, Keymaster. The company that does this game and Endless Space and Dungeons of the Endless is really, really good. They are really nice developer. we kind of want the happiness from there, plus 10 happiness as soon as possible. But I don't want to be like exactly next to the border there. So I think we are gonna be here. There's probably a better place for a city, but this is where we are gonna found and colonize my happy location. I would imagine so, Tsundere. They did it with same with Endless Space. They added a lot of stuff even after the release, and the expansion and everything is really good for that as well. So that is our first and only city. So let's make a Founders Memorial, gives influence and a lot of other production stuff in there. The game is not in alpha anymore, Keymaster. Today is the release day, so technically it's not in the early access or alpha anymore. Oh, you need to go actually around this whole thing to get anywhere, like there. So this is actually nicely defensive location. Also just realized I didn't choose research yet. So this is the research tree of the game, and now there is actually finally all of these in the game as well. These are different eras, and you need to research depending your faction. On your faction, you need to research 9 or 10 of these to get to the next era, and you unlock new stuff with the eras as well. It is actually 9 now. It used to be 10. So when you move to new era, you unlock like this one says, era effects, gives iron weapons tier 1, and you get a luxury resource revealed and strategic resources, and each one of these unlocks new stuff on the map, and also all of these new things to study, which is really nice. We actually have 2 already in there, thanks to our faction bonus, which are probably the Nameless Guard. We are the Legion. Nice. And Destructive Analysis. So we get stuff. We actually have more in there than 2. But anyways, Fanatic. So we actually need to research our second cavalry unit. We have military science, fortifications, experience, mercenary market. Let's get the money making going immediately, which is here. Empire Mint. Actually, I think Night Basilisk was saying that you should get food early on, so let's get the seed storage. That sounds like a good idea. What else do we have here? This is the Empire screen. You can see your Empire information here. All your bonuses, minor faction bonuses will show here as well. +1 Cold War on Empire from Cold War. Interesting. Diplomatic point on Empire and Cold War. Nice. No settler production. Here you assimilate your minor factions, so you can have 3 of them in total. You need to unlock science to get more. You can unlock assimilate 1, and then you need to get some other stuff to get the next 2 ones. And we have +1 influence point coming from the city, and soon hopefully more. This is the Empire plan. You can simulate this. So there is military, economy and population, empire and expansion, and science and industry. And with these influence points that are actually behind my head here, these accumulate over turns. As we can see, we have +1 coming each turn at the moment. And you have a certain amount of turns to collect these points, and then you can spend points by dragging these. Like this would cost 60 points, and you get each one of these by going into this here. And getting to the next eras will allow you to drag this further on here, so you need a higher technology to unlock these. You can see 2, 3, 4. You get all of these open. And these give actually pretty good bonuses. 20% more science on the cities, plus 3 per dust per or money per citizen, and all these are really good. But we cannot do that yet. It's 20 turns into the game. I think you can do that. Then you have luxury resources, stockpiles, strategic resources, which you don't have yet. Actually, Warg, Maka, I'm gonna call you Warg. So, food is always a good idea. No one can eat coins. You are wrong. Someone can eat the coins in the game. Dust, which is the money in the game. Coins. Broken Lords are these coast knights that actually do eat coins or dust. They don't eat food. They don't produce food. They cannot do anything with food. They don't heal normally or anything. They can only produce dust, and they can only grow their cities by eating dust. So they do eat coins. Let's go next turn. Uncertain beginnings. So you have quests in this game as well, not just Civilization style build your empire and kill other people. You do have quests to do as well, and every race has their own main quest. So Dune inspired, pretty much net, yeah. You can just replace dust with spice. So every race has their own main quest. I'm not sure if they added more than one for everyone now, and you can also get minor quests to do, which give you different rewards. Yeah, dust is basically quasi-magical substance, like Isen Manara says. Dust must flow. Yes. The conversion begins, but the task is formidable. Few of those we attracted are worthy, and even those must be trained. It would be convenient if more survived the training, but the unspoken insists on rigor. We will follow one of these. Perhaps we learn from it. Journal of the Disobedient. It came with machines and troops, and we saw that our weapons were nothing. Our tools, our armor, fences, walls, useless. It was cold and terrifying. It preached and promised, as all the powerful ones do. But this was different. These cultists want to convert, invade the old places, and cover the world with their believers. But who is insane enough to dream of ruling a world? This cult. It told us about a vengeance of centuries, and asked, typo, us to join their terrible purpose. I looked right and left to see my people groveling. Their weakness angered me. I did not bow or grovel. I fought back and refused. That thing, that metal monster, broke my weapon and broke my legs and threw me into a pit. And then it began speaking to me. You have work to do to bring these savages into purposes of the cult. While you train the recruits, you must continue to swell their ranks. Go forward and convert more. So we need to convert 2 minor faction villages into the cult, and we get some spices for that. I haven't played any multiplayer yet. Since last time I played the game, multiplayer wasn't in the game, so we haven't tried that. But I will definitely do some multiplayer with you guys. Not today, but sometime later. Night Basilisk, who is one of my long-time viewers, did say that the multiplayer matches are a bit faster. You can actually choose fast or slow option in there, and if you take the faster one, it is apparently quite fast-paced. You research everything quicker and everything goes just a bit faster, so you don't have to just next turn, wait million turns until something actually happens. You can actually do a pretty fast-paced playthrough. Also notice that the thing is in the way there. Let's move it there. For me, the Founder Pack wasn't worth it. I didn't think the new minor faction and a bonus hero is worth it, and I didn't really care about the soundtrack and everything. They actually did give the soundtrack for free for everyone, so If you really like the game or this type of game, get the Founders Pack. You'll get the extra factions and stuff. But personally, I went with the cheaper option, mainly because I didn't have money. But I also thought it wasn't really worth the extra. Oh, we need a hero. Oh, actually, we did a search that. Let's go down here. So we have a hero here. Actually, I'm gonna go and check this village. So you have options when you attack one of the cities. Hey, Jake. So you can directly just kill the guys. You can bribe them with money. You actually need to unlock this, I think. You can use conversion. This is the bonus or the special of this faction. You can just use your influence to convert them to join your place, and you need a hero to do this. And you can also parlay with them. So you can ask them what would they like to get to join you. Usually it's kill something, get some quest done or something like that, and it's fairly easy. Yeah, Keymaster, I'm not sure how this exactly fits the storyline in there. Is this gonna be before the dust or before the space races, or is this after them? Because there is some lore in the game that some of the races have actually crashed to the planet. Like the humans, Walters live in a basically crashed spaceship in the planet. So is this after the endless space when they recolonize Auriga, or before that, or what? So I'm gonna parlay with them, see what they want. When we get influence and stuff, we'll just use the conversion. Hej Fadzarin. Jag talar finska som det är mitt modersmål. Yes. I am Finnish. So the village is impressed by your science and weapons, but they are not accustomed to bowing before others. Their leader is clear to this. Our allegiance must be earned. Prove to us that you can wisely manage a city, and we will think about having you help manage our city, village. So I need to produce 5 food, industry, science, and dust, and influence in your city of Tralni for a period of 5 turns. And I'll get pacification and 15 gold for doing this. So we need to just improve our main city. We are producing, well, 4 of each. We need just a bit more and a bit more of this as well. Once we make the Founders Memorial, it gives us +2 on everything, and then we can just move this one guy into here to make a bit more influence. So this should be fairly easy to do. Google Translator. Nice. Hey Guardian. Awesome accent. We'll watch you solely for it. I think that's a lot of people who watch me. Let's see. So these guys can go wherever now. There was a ruin in there, unspoiled ruins. Let's head down to here. Actually, I'm gonna separate this guy from this. Unassign the hero. Send it back to academy. Started something. So that's our city list. Here are the quest journal. You can actually should be able to put more than one in there. Think. No, you can only follow still just one. I hope they add that you can follow more than one in there at some point, because it would be nice to actually see more of the quests listed there. This is the academy screen. You can have, I think, 3 heroes at least. We need to buy some more in the future. Military screen. Here's the diplomacy screen. So there is some unknown factions there. Oh, I actually know these guys? How do we know these guys? These are the Draken. But this, for some reason we know where... Oh, actually, the Draken know where we are. He sounds like a rusty exhaust. Kinda. Hasn't Microsoft bought all of Sweden yet. Maybe. We know Draken because the Draken know everyone. They know where every race starts. And there is also this market, which we cannot do yet. So nothing to do in there. Next turn. I'm gonna go exploring a bit to find some ruins, get some stuff done. Let's see what's in here. Oh, nice. It was a good idea to go here. There is a ruin in there. There is actually another faction right there. You can see it from the border color. White is unoccupied, and then there's the faction colors. So something is right next to there, next door. Do you know Swedish? I do, a little. It is supposed to be my second language. But I'm really crap at Swedish. Search through that. More dust. This is a fairly large location. You can have only one city per one of these regions, so I have this city in this location, and that's the only one I can have here. I need to settle on other locations to get more cities if I want to, and only one faction can have one city in a region like this. So if someone else gets here, I cannot settle there ever, basically. I need to kill their city. Did you learn it in school? Yes, yes. Finnish school system teaches you Swedish basically from 6th grade to 9th grade, and then at the university or somewhere else you may need to do like a year or something as well. So basically every Finn should know at least some Swedish. Also, depending on the locations where you live, some regions have a bit more Swedish teaching than the others, especially in the Swedish speaking regions of the Finland. Like ask Netquist, he's from one of the really heavily Swedish speaking populated regions of the Finland, where, what did you say, like 95% of the people speak Swedish as their main language, not Finnish. Like Netquist doesn't know how to speak Finnish at all. So here's my research done. Let's get the next one. Seed storage. There was another really nice one down here. Happiness is always good, and also influence. So I'm gonna get the sewer system as well. Let's be happy people in a massive city in there. 50% Swedish. Yeah. Do you know the Judesons? Who doesn't, Jake? You live in Sweden, I can say that many people over here speak Swedish. Maybe I should move to Finland. Yeah, you would definitely be able to live in Finland easily as a Swedish-speaking person in certain regions. Just move over next to Netquist and you'll be fine. Oh, your hometown, yeah, that's the one I thought it was. Luckily all of us can speak English, otherwise most of us were not here. Yeah, Bubarix, it's really good that there is this universal language where you can actually communicate with the people. So this is